Good morning, good afternoon, and welcome back to Watching Chickies, here on day 42, part 2. And before we were interrupted, we were just starting our daily weigh-in, and little Stormy had just weighed in at 198 grams. And right now, I am going to try to attempt to weigh another chickie. But first, I'm going to grab our little Stormy. Come here. I know you're comfy now all of a sudden. There we go. And I'm trying to weigh our little Braveheart. Hello. There we go. There we go, Braveheart. Yeah, just a little bit back. There we go. And 300 grams. There we go. Lovely. Braveheart hit 300 grams today, which is a great milestone for him. And it seems like everything is going smoothly now. And there we go. Oh dear. We're going to try to weigh Kagome next. And we're going to see how that goes. I'm just trying to sort out right now my laptop, which seems to have just gone kaput for a second. And hello there, Michael Green 25, Luna 17 134, and Memento Mori. Yes, Stormy is so close to hitting 200 now at 198. She gained just 9 more grams last night, which is brilliant. And it seems on my laptop there is a problem getting to Reddit, which is quite interesting. I'm not sure why. Oh, there it goes. So there could be server issues happening today. But Kagome, well, it's your turn to get weighed. And I know you don't like it. I know you don't like it. No. Yes, I know. You complain. No. There you go. Look, Braveheart's actually giving her a little bit of a look. Why are you complaining? And we got to 268. Well, that's only 3 grams, but you know what, Kagome? That's an increase. That's still good. So 268 grams. All right, well, that is all of them done for today. And hello there, Bagpipes Fart. And here we are with all of our lovely chickies that are now weighed in for today. And Braveheart, well, he has a burst of energy after being such a sleepy little boy. I think he kind of wants to play with Kagome. And we'll see if some more activity happens. And hello there, not your business mate. And here we are with part 2 of today's episode of Watching Chickies, the daily live stream in which we watch the lives and development of these 3 young chickens, one of which, Braveheart, is having a real case of the zoomies. Oh my. And well, I didn't see who weighed on who pooed on the weigh-in paper, but it happened during their little breakout while I was picking Lauren up from the airport. And if I was to suspect any bird, it would be Kagome. Braveheart, You almost ran right over Stormy again. All of your zoomies. So, in gray, we have our little silky chicken named Stormy. In black, we have our ayam cemeni named Braveheart. And in brown and gold over there, we have our onagadori named Kagome. And all three of these guys are lovely little chickens. They are now, well, not so little, because they're 42 days old. 6 weeks old and ready to go out into the coop. Though I've looked at the weather forecast for the upcoming weekend, and it does appear that we are going to have several days just full of rain and thunderstorms. So I'm pushing back their entry to the outside for about a week, because I really don't want their first few days outside to be really miserable ones. I think that would be a bad sort of introduction. And Miyog, well, we have been raising these chickens since their first day of life. And they don't have a mother, so we've kind of been their adoptive chicken parents. We've raised them from the brooder. And, you know, we've just been hand raising them for about 6 weeks. The plan was about now they would be moving outside, but due to some weather concerns, we are just pushing that back just a little bit. And weirdest man, yes, we have done our weigh-in for today. Braveheart went up to 300 grams. Kagome went up 3 grams to 268. And our little Stormy went up a whopping 9 grams to 198 grams. And there we go. There we go. Oh, hello there, Braveheart. Having a nice little cuddle there with our little Stormy. Brilliant. Another zoomie. And yet another zoomie. You are so full of energy. If I were to let you outside now, I don't know where you would end up being. I wouldn't want you to get lost either. Oh dear. And Kagome. Hello. I know you didn't like the weigh-in. Are you getting to be a fussy little bird now? Oh dear. Our little Kagome is an onagadori, and onagadoris are an endangered breed from Japan. And they could be a little bit fussy, but you know, they are quite a friendly chicken. And we believe our Kagome here is of the female variety because of how her tail feathers are coming out so far. But there's always the slightest chance we could be wrong. Oh, are you okay, Kagome? There you go. And her feet have grown so big lately that she's sometimes had an issue where she's been just stepping on her own feet again and again as she walks. I think she's trying to develop a new stride so she doesn't do that. There we go. And maybe that was a ploy from Braveheart just to get the best spot here on the blanket, because he really got our little Stormy to move. And that little Stormy's just trying to go right underneath Kagome. Oh dear, oh dear. All right, guys, well, you are doing so well. I'm glad that you all did your weigh-ins. And let's see about getting you some more food. Yes. Yes. Yes, little Stormy. Peep, peep. Peep, peep. Oh my. There you go. No need for all that flapping about. And Michael Green 25. Well, I might try a little bit of mashed potatoes in the future. It's not exactly the healthiest snack for a chicken, but a little bit can go a long way. Ooh, it seems like Braveheart wants a little bit of food as well. There you go, guys. There. There you go. Lots and lots of food for my little chickies. Oh, hello, Kagome, into the trash. Do you want a lift to get back in? Or are you going to be like Braveheart and go in yourself? Oh, I think she's going to try to go in herself. There you go. And a little chicken feast. Lovely. And they are so big. Originally speaking, our plan was to get them outside today, but because of some bad weather we're going to be having this upcoming weekend, we're sort of delaying putting them into the coop until the beginning of next week when all of that clears up. We don't want their first real long-term introduction to the outside to just be a whole bunch of thunderstorms, because that wouldn't be a nice way to see the outside. Oh, and Blurred Sight, thank you for the Cool Summer Award. It is much appreciated. And there you go, guys. A lot of happy little peeps as they're just eating some of their feed. And it looks like Braveheart's trying to get a nicer spot there. And they're all just hungrily eating as much as they can while Kagome takes a little bit of a drink. Oh yes, Michael Green 25 remembers when they were so little that the box was too big for them, and now they can jump right out of the brooder and right to their little play area here. And soon you guys are going to have a much, much bigger play area and have a nice time in the process. And for those of you just joining us that might have missed it in the beginning, welcome to Watching Chickies, the daily live stream in which we watch the lives and the development of these 3 young chickens. In gray, we have our little silkie named Stormy. In black, we have our ayam cemeni named Braveheart. And in gold and brown here, we have our onagadori named Kagome. And they are all 42 days old now, and we have been streaming them every single day of their lives. So if you want to see what they look like when they were younger, feel free to look at my profile and at our previous streams. We have also been steadily uploading these streams to our YouTube channel called Watching Chickies, and there is a link to it in our profile page, as well as a link to our Instagram and our Patreon. And thank you to our lovely Patreon supporters, Xanthe, Terror Birdie, Kate, and the Foley family. You guys are spectacular, and you help bring this stream to all of you guys here on Reddit each and every day. And they have quite the hunger today. Oh my. That is a lot of eating from our little Braveheart, but you know, he is our biggest chicken. Today he hit 300 grams, which is quite a feat. Stormy hit 198, and our little Kagome hit 268. And right now they're just living their little chicken lives, just going about. Generally speaking, throughout their days, they like to just kind of play around, either here, on their blanket, or with me, their adoptive chicken dad, who some people have dubbed to be the Bob Ross of chickens, or Burb Ross. Oh my, what lovely patterns are developing right there on your feathers, Kagome. Lovely. And they're just having a nice time, just getting as much to eat as possible. Because all of them want to grow to be nice, big, and strong. And hopefully, when you guys move in next week to your coop, you will find that to be a really nice and new, happy home. And I know this usually is the best part of my day, because it's kind of hard to watch these little chickens living their best lives and not, and to hold on to bad thoughts or be sad or mad, because these guys are just so lovely. Nick Nappy asks, you have a nice voice. Will you say, I don't know if that's a reference to something. Is that a phone number? I know I'm not supposed to say phone numbers here on RPAN, and that could possibly get me banned. So I think I might try to avoid that, just in case. And Luna, I am glad that the Chickies put a smile on your face today. I know there is not a day that goes by that they don't put a smile on mine. And there you go. And all of them have gotten a bit of a cuddle today, especially Braveheart today. Oh my. Who found that my arm was his perfect perch. And if you want to look at part 1 of today's video, before that kind of crashed, he actually managed to fall asleep perched on my wrist with his little head tucked right behind his wing. And 420, well, these little birds are members of our family and friends for life. So they are not destined to be eaten. The only thing that destiny has for them is for them to live their best, longest, and happiest lives. Oh, well, Michael Green 25, I hope that your depression gets a little bit better. I know I've suffered from a few bouts of it in my life. And these video sessions for me are almost kind of like a form of therapy. Oh, lovely. And you know, out there, it never hurts to ask for help from friends or family when you're feeling down. And even little pets like these little chickies can be like your friends. There you go. There you go, Braveheart. And yes, Bird Ross. There you go. Lots of little peeping. Ooh, a little stretch there from Braveheart. And little Stormy's making a little fuss. Braveheart keeps on looking right at the camera. I should have almost named you Jim. And Miko. Well, all of these guys right here are chickens. We have in black our ayam cemeni named Braveheart. In brown and gold we have our onagadori named Kagome. And we have our little gray silkie Stormy, who just sneezed. Bless you, little Stormy. Lovely. Oh, and our little Kagome looks a little bit like she has some energy. There we go. And we get a nice view of little Kagome and her not so little tail feathers that are growing here. But if you see pictures of onagadori on the internet, so far, her tail feathers do look like a hen's tail feathers, which is one of the reasons why we're referring to her as a her. There you go. And you can have a little bit of dad time now and get some pets. And Braveheart is an ayam cemeni chicken, which hail from Southeast Asia and are well known for having their black coloration that goes all the way down to their very organs. Oh, what, Kagome, what? So much chatter from our little girl today. Yes? Where are you going? Yeah? So anxious. There's the rest. There they are. Oh, don't jump on top of them. They don't like that. They don't like that at all. Oh, no, 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 no. Dad will give you a lift so you don't need to jump on them. There you go. There you go. You would have upset little Stormy if you had jumped onto her back. Oh, and so many little peeps of all sorts. And they're all having a little bit of a conversation right now. Hello there. Hello. Oh, little Stormy, that little tail wag right there was so cute as he just went right in between the other two. Are you trying to pretend that you're an egg again? You don't need to be hatched. You're already out here in the world. Oh dear. Such a silly little chickie. And Kagome looks like she doesn't know exactly what to do with you, but she's just going to keep on preening anyway. And there you go, you're just following suit right there. Oh dear, and now you're back under her. Oh, little Stormy, you're not an egg. Stop trying to go down there. Oh, little Stormy. Here. Here, 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 here. If you need a cuddle, Dad will give you a cuddle. The other two are preening right now. They have different sorts of feathers than you do. And they need lots of time to just make sure that they are nice and clean. And our little Silkie here, you know, her feathers are much more hair or fur-like. And they're going to be this way for the rest of her life. So I think sometimes she doesn't understand how much work that the others need to do to keep themselves nice and clean. She just wants to constantly snuggle and just be with them. She's kind of the little glue that keeps the whole flock together. There you go. There you go. And you have such a lovely hairstyle going on. It's almost like a little fro right now. And of course you have this lovely fluffy tail feathers right there. Oh my, it is a cotton ball. It is almost literally a cotton ball just stuck to your butt. There you go.